it going, everyone? AFC Finners here in the lovely Stroud countryside to see Shortwood FC. The World Cup show is very much underway, but the ground-hopping show must go on. Tomaldo came up with this idea last minute, so after a very long and bumpy drive, we've finally made it here in the middle of nowhere. It's lovely to have a ground surrounded by all this lovely countryside. Got Tomaldo with his fresh trim.
Hello.
You're recovering from that traumatic drive.
Oh my god, it's like trying to find Mordor. Jesus Christ. The amount of sharp turns.
There it is. So, Sebo's bonding the prices. There they all are. So, about to go inside, but before we do, let's find out a little bit about today's hosts, Shortwood United. Shortwood United were founded in 1900 and played in a number of separate grounds before settling at their current home, the Meadowbank ground, in 1972. They joined the Gloucestershire County League in 1975 and won it in 1982 to seal promotion to the Hellenic Premier Division. They achieved the Cup double in 1983 before winning the Hellenic League the next season. 6 years later, they won the league and 2 cups to complete a treble. They experienced a decline over the next couple of decades, but a return to form starting in the late 2000s saw them promoted to the Southern League in 2012. They reached the first round of the FA Cup for the first time in the 13-14 season, knocking out Aldershot to set up a tie with Port Vale, with the 4-0 defeat of Port Vale being broadcast live on TV with over 1,000 spectators attending. They resigned from the Southern League in 2018 and are currently in the Hellenic League Division 1. Overall, they have won 2 Hellenic League Premier Divisions, 1 Hellenic Premier Division Cup, 1 Gloucestershire County League and 2 Gloucestershire FA trophies. And a bit of trivia, the combined stadium capacity of around 7,000 for Shortwood and fellow Nailsworth team Forest Green is more than the population of Nailsworth, around 5,500. So those are our hosts, Shortwood United. Let's have a look inside their home, the Meadowbank ground. Not bad, is it? Love a good scenic view. I like these really old-fashioned stands as well. A charming little food hut here. I've ordered my burger with cheesy chips. What has now become kind of a pretty-much tradition in cheesy chips. Really nice bowl they've popped it in. Just waiting for the veggie burger. That was $5.50 for them too. Not bad. It's delicious. Very good chips. There we go. Got a nice veggie burger here. It's delicious. Fair play, Shortwood. You do good food.
Good stuff.
He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Here is the club bar with Poland against Saudi Arabia. Very nice. And a nice little bowling alley at the side. Let's get a drink. Club badge £3. And also a nice little record leg cider for just over £3. Let's have a walk around. I think we'll sit here. Just doing the customary lap. What do you think, Tom?
Alright.
I like it. Every bit you can watch the game from seems like a really cool and unique area to do so. They've got mini pitches behind each goal that you can warm up on. And the scenery around it is incredible. There's the hills with all the trees on them. I feel like I'm watching a game in Canada. There's a view behind us. I've got a cider. All is good. I must say, once again, this is a very good choice. Normally, we know what we're doing weeks before. We only decided on this yesterday. But excellent choice. So the stand we're going to sit in is named the Howard Webb stand. It's not after that Howard Webb. They've got a bench over there in tribute to Howard Webb, who passed away in the 80s. Tomando's got his non-league hot chocolates. Don't stop. This will be our view for the game in the Howard Webb stand. I feel like I'm in a stand from the 1950s. It's great. Only 4 minutes in, the away side, the high-flying Pershore, who are top of the league, have taken the lead. They're number 10. I can't tell if it was a shot. It looked like a cross has trickled in. I think it was an accident, but he's going to definitely be saying otherwise. 4 minutes in, 1-0 to Pershore. Seconds before half-time, and Pershore have doubled their lead. Shortwood was starting to come into it and create chances, but a Pershore player has had a lovely long shot. It's come off the bar, come back out, and volleyed in. As the half-time whistle blows, it is now 2-0 to Pershore. Unlikely that Shortwood will get anything out of this now.
Why would you do that? Back 5 yards on. When the ball's played.
Pershore scored only moments into the first half. They've now scored only moments into the second half. Their centre forward, number 9, has played through. He slotted it beyond the keeper to make it number 3 to seal the 3 points. Shortwood 0, Pershore 3. Full time, it is finished 3-0 to Pershore. They keep their place at the top of the league. Overall, it's deserved. I think Shortwood had a lot of fight, but when the second goal went in, their heads went down and weren't in it after that. I think it probably could have ended up being even more towards the end, but Pershore deserved the win. Best of luck to both teams for the rest of the season. I think we'll have to visit Pershore soon. Full time, Shortwood 0, Pershore 3. And so that was Meadow Park, home of Shortwood United. It was a nice last-minute choice. Thank you, Tom Aldo, for suggesting. I've had a lot of fun here. There was a decent turnout considering it's winter and we're currently in the midst of the World Cup. Very welcoming. A lot of people were, members of staff were willing to tell me a lot about the club. But obviously, Nailsworth is a place of only about 3,000 people, so things like this to bring the community together obviously mean a lot. And I think aesthetically, definitely one of the best grounds I've been to have the view of the hills and all those trees around it was absolutely lovely. Let's come here on a summer day as well. We can see them amongst the sunshine. But yeah, I've been very pleased with this, and the food was delicious as well. You enjoyed it, Tom?
Yeah.
I'll do. So yeah, tricky to get to, but it's well worth the journey, despite the fact you will nearly die on the car journey. But yeah, I'd thoroughly recommend it. So the show of Ground to Ground will go on. Next up is Cardiff on Wednesday. So thank you all for watching. I've been AFC Finners. This was Shortwood United. Stick with us and see you next time on Ground to Ground. AFC Finners out.